My name is Melissa Kirsten, and I'm the program coordinator for Active People Healthy Lane. My program operates under the Finger Lakes Community Action Program. So before we joined CHSC, we actually seen our community dealing with a lot of disparities that often happen in rural areas. So Wayne County is a rural community that has limited infrastructure. This creates real barriers for our community members to access physical activity and healthy food. Many of our residents are facing challenges getting reliable transportation. We're dealing with childcare deserts, and many of our neighborhoods are just simply unsafe to walk due to the lack of sidewalks. As a community action program, we see the community's disparities day to day. We understand that these problems cannot be solved by one organization or one township alone. So our work is truly grounded in collaborative efforts, believing that lasting change happens when communities can work together. So we wanted to participate in the Creating Healthy Schools and Community Grant Program because we knew that it would offer resources and technical support and partnership that would help us address these gaps. CHSC would allow us to move beyond short-term solutions and focus on long-term sustainable changes. So communities really begin to thrive when the root causes of their challenges are addressed. So we worked on many different projects throughout our CHSC grant, but the project I really wanted to highlight was our physical activity, access, and connected work that we did with the municipality of the town of Lyons. So in 2023, we approached the town of Lyons with a partnership opportunity, and we just introduced them to what CHSC was, what the goals of the program were. And we've had a previously established relationship with the Lyons Central School District. So this was really a natural opportunity for us to do a joint collaboration between the town and the school district. The town of Lyons chose to prioritize sidewalks and walkability for their first CHSC project. And they wanted to focus on improving the route to their elementary school. So the town of Lyons board wanted to know which routes to prioritize. So we conducted pedestrian counts along just different school routes. And we actually were able to take this data to identify a highly used route along William Street. And the sidewalks on William Street were in very poor condition. We presented these findings to the town board. So as a result, the town used the CHSC funds to repair both sides of the sidewalk along William Street. This project was the first major infrastructure win for the town of Lyons through our CHSC program. So to celebrate this, we did a walk and road to school day. The students walked down the newly paved sidewalks on William Street, and this demonstrated the safer route that was created. And also it promoted healthy habits, and it was an opportunity for us to educate our youth. So we worked with the Lyons Town Board to do an amendment to their existing complete streets policy to start including an annual review. And this was just to make sure that it remained a focus of future projects within the town. After completing the William Street sidewalk, the town wanted to expand beyond looking at just pedestrian infrastructure, and they wanted to begin working on bicycle infrastructure. So they purchased bike racks and a bike fix-it station. And we wanted to look at a way we could further support the local bicycling culture. So we hosted a bike rodeo here in Lyons that was focused on the youth. So children got to ride through the bike rodeo, and we had obstacles set up and games that made it really engaging and fun, but it was also educational at the same time. So through our bike rodeo, we partnered with the Kiwanis Club of Eastern Wayne, Cornell Cooperative Extension, and the Wayne County free bike helmet program giveaway. We had almost 30 youth attend this event along with all of their families. So we were visited by local Assemblyman Brian Magdalo, who came out to support our event. And utilizing a small portion of CHSC funds, we actually were able to provide some bicycles during this event just to make sure that there was no children excluded due to not having a bike of their own. We didn't want to leave anybody out. So much has happened during our time with CHSC. So in Lyons, we have physical changes that have happened to the sidewalks, safer routes to school because of these improved sidewalks. The Complete Streets Initiative has moved from being a policy that once sat on a shelf to being something that's actually practiced and part of daily decision making. There's bicycle infrastructure that is expanded all over the town that really supports active transportation for all age people. And through our ongoing pedestrian counts that we do here, we've actually documented a 20% increase in pedestrian and bicycle activity along various routes. And with our walk and road to school days and our walk audits that we've done, the bike rodeo, we've really seen an increase in the community participation. And it's really created this bridge between the community members and the local officials. The town of Lyons also has begun actively pursuing other grant opportunities to further their progress. So they were able to support another grant that helped repair more than 3,000 feet of damaged sidewalks throughout the community. And a lot of the sidewalks that they repaired were actually part of the walking audit reports that we had done and conducted here in the town of Lyons. So we've seen this shift in mindset with the Lyons Central School District. So for an example, they purchased a fleet of bicycles for the middle school, high school, and they've also signed up to participate in the annual walk and roll to school day coming up this summer. So the town's commitment and the attitudes towards pedestrians and cyclists have really grown to become a big part of community planning. The seeds have been planted that have allowed the community and the residents to have bigger dreams and pursue a stronger future for the town of Lyons. So I'm really excited about what comes next. So the community's growing acceptance and understanding of walkable, safe, and inclusive spaces has just created such a transformation for Lyons. So Lyons was also recently awarded the New York Parks and Trails Erie Canal Town designation in March of 2026. This was a competitive application and just truly acknowledges Lyons' strong commitment to pedestrian and bicycle growth and infrastructure changes. We really look forward to continuing this partnership with Lyons as they go through this program. So with the Trail Town designation that Lyons won, there is an expected increase in cyclist activity through Lyons. To address this, the town has committed to a streetscape project along Water Street. And this is a key segment of the Erie Canal Bike Trail. It goes right through the heart of Lyons. So this streetscape project will include benches, trash cans, dog waste stations, and share the road signs. And the purpose of it is to slow down the speeds of traffic and just to improve the safety for the cyclists and for pedestrians alike. So the town just really remains engaged and looking for growth and development opportunities to try to support their ongoing progress. When thinking back on these 5 years as a whole, we've seen a shift from ideas and intentions to long-lasting system-level changes. We've watched relationships grow into cross-sector partnerships between the municipality, the school, and many other organizations in the community. The community's gained a lot of confidence to think bigger and pursue these long-term solutions. Lyons is a sustainable model for future communities that inspires hope for other municipalities. So as we look ahead, the CHSC partnership is only the beginning for Lyons. We are proud of what has been accomplished through our partnership, but we're excited to see what lies ahead and the lasting impact our relationship will have on the community.